Hello, and thank you for your interest in the Fairfax Food Council. I'm excited to bring you a little insight into how we are structured and led. Currently, the Fairfax Food Council is comprised of 6 different groups: the Food Access and Literacy Work Group, the Urban Agricultural Work Group, the Community Voice Task Force, the Policy Task Force, the Executive Committee, and the Advisory Council. To better understand how these groups are organized and who comprises their membership, let's take a look at this chart. As you can see, the 6 groups fall under 4 main groups. Each work group and task force is led by co-chairs and have general members. General members include community members, nonprofits, faith partners, county agencies, and businesses. Work group and task force co-chairs also serve on the executive committee with the Fairfax Food Council co-chairs and staff. Additionally, work group and task force co-chairs serve on the advisory council along with representatives from various sectors, communities, and perspectives of the food system.
This may seem complicated, so let's discuss each of these 4 main groups in further detail. The role of the work groups is to develop and prioritize plans to address issues that the co-chairs and members identify. Develop measurable goals and objectives. Plans should include the facilitation of collaborative initiatives in the community to address identified needs, including policy and system needs as appropriate. Work groups should consider resources needed to implement their plans. They should include plans for community leveraging partner support, or if needed, seek outside funding. Work groups may organize in the manner deemed most effective to accomplish their work, and may establish subcommittees or subgroups as needed. Each work group is led by 2 to 3 co-chairs. All co-chairs are asked to participate and contribute to monthly planning meetings in cooperation with the FFC staff, who take the lead on scheduling meetings, collaboratively developing agendas, notifying participants of the meetings, and providing support and leadership on work group projects. Work group co-chairs will work with the FFC co-chairs around any matters of policy, systems, or funding that relate to their work. Co-chairs are asked to serve 2-year terms that are staggered and assist with the transition to new co-chair leadership. Co-chair terms are suggested to be 2 years to encourage shared leadership, but terms can be renewed with FFC co-chair approval. Co-chairs of work groups serve on the Fairfax Food Council Executive Committee and Advisory Council.
Now that you know a little bit more about the Fairfax Food Council's work groups, let's delve into our task forces. The role of the task forces is to develop and prioritize plans to address issues that the co-chairs and the members identify. Task forces should also develop measurable goals and objectives. Plans should include the facilitation of collaborative initiatives in the community to address identified needs, including policy and system needs as appropriate. Additionally, task forces should consider resources needed to implement their plan. They should include plans for leveraging community partner support, or if needed, seek outside funding. Task forces have the freedom to organize themselves in the manner deemed most effective to accomplish their work. This includes the establishment of subcommittees or subgroups as needed. With executive committee approval, task forces may evolve into a work group if members deem such a transition to be the most effective for meeting their goals. Task force co-chairs have the same responsibilities as work group co-chairs, which we covered earlier.
The Executive Committee serves as the decision-making body of the Fairfax Food Council by providing oversight of the Council's work groups and task forces, actions, activities, and projects. This committee oversees the work of the FFC by setting priorities and developing and guiding the implementation of the FFC's organizational plans. The Executive Committee also establishes and dissolves work groups and task forces. Additionally, this body oversees the recruitment and selection of work group co-chairs, FFC co-chairs, and task force co-chairs, as well as acquires resources to support the FFC's work. The Executive Committee is led by the Fairfax Food Council co-chairs.
Fairfax Food Council co-chairs have 4 primary responsibilities: coordinate, plan, and facilitate the FFC Executive Committee meetings in tandem with the FFC staff, work with the FFC staff on regular FFC activities, actions, and decisions, plan executive committee meeting priorities and agendas, and represent the FFC on the Partnership for a Healthier Fairfax Steering Committee.
The Advisory Council serves as a resource to the Fairfax Food Council on diverse food system issues, offering perspectives, facts, and guidance. All Advisory Council members contribute expertise and thinking on food system issues, provide advice and support, participate in policy and systems discussions, particularly around subject matter expertise and experience, and raise and proactively bring forward issues of importance to an equitable food system.
If you would like to join the Fairfax Food Council or subscribe to a work group or task force to receive meeting invites, notes, and other relevant emails, scan this QR code. You can also subscribe to the Fairfax Food Council's newsletter. Just scan this QR code and you will find our Food Council newsletter listed under the Health and Human Services section.
This now concludes the FFC Structure and Leadership module video. We hope that learning more about the Fairfax Food Council encourages you to get actively involved in making a difference within our food system. Thank you for watching.